Hey, welcome back. In this session, we're going to see like how to install Angular on Windows. Okay. So in the previous session, we discussed about prerequisites, like having basic knowledge on JavaScript and having knowledge on command line interface and having knowledge on TypeScript. And after that, having installed Node.js and NPM on the system. Okay. And with continuation that, so how to install this Angular or how to start Angular on Windows operating system. Let's go back to the notes. So if you want to install or if you want to create Angular application, you make sure that Node.js is going to be installed as a first step. Okay. So, so Windows machine should require the Node.js and NPM. Okay. Steps, right? First step is install Node.js and NPM. So before we install Angular, we make sure that we need to install Node.js and NPM, right? And the machine. If you not installed already, right, you make sure it should be installed from internet. Okay. So that means you need to navigate to the Node.js, right? Area wherein you just go and download the Node.js, okay, and then you install it. Okay. So to explain more on this, okay, to explain more on this, let me open my browser wherein I look for this, area like Node.js download. You just download Node.js from this Node.js organization. The latest version is 20, right? You just download this and install on Windows machine. So as I already installed, I'm having Node.js in my system. If it is already having it, so I'm going to just cross check whether I have already installed or not. Just say Node. So I already installed version 20, hence it is entered into the Node editor, wherein I just do some testing. Hi, it's working. Okay. So I have already installed Node, right? That's why it is showing me the version and other stuff. Okay. If you are not already having Node.js, Node.js and NPM, then you need to install by downloading from Node.js org website. Okay. So to check Node is installed on your system, run below command. It is Node version. Okay. When you type this, it should give a response back. Okay. And next step is npm installation. npm also automatically installed during installation of Node.js, and that also you can check like using npm hyphen version. Just go back here, let's check npm version. It also tells you what installed, it is already installed. Okay. When you install Node, npm also going to be installed. Okay. Second step is install, right, Angular CLI. So most of the times we will create Angular projects from the command line. Hence, make sure Angular CLI is installed. Okay. So I think to install the Angular CLI on your system, open the command prompt and run following command. Run below command to install Angular CLI. Angular CLI. Command is npm install -g @ Angular /CLI. If your system is already having Angular CLI, no need to install this. If it is not installed, right, you make sure that you need to install using this command. Okay. So how to cross check whether it is already installed or not? This command installs the latest stable version of the Angular CLI tool and makes it available for use throughout your system. If it is already installed, just check that. Okay. And ng-hyphen version, it is going to give you a version of Angular CLI. Let me try this. Going back here, ng-hyphen version, which tells some error. Okay, ng-hyphen version is not going to work, and better you do just ng version. Okay, this tells you what Angular it is installed in your system, right? That is 17, now it is 20, and package manager is 10, and operating system is 32x64. Okay, these are the packages already having versions, right? Architect core, schematics, Angular. So as it is already installed, then it is just showing me Angular version here. Okay, so what you need to do is ng version, which gives you Angular version. That means it's already installed. Okay, so first step is create an initial workspace for the application. Third step is create an initial workspace, right, for the application. So you need to create some workspace. So should have some space, right? So better you move to your favorite drive wherein you have some storage space, at least 10 GB, and then start creating your workspace. So to create a new Angular application, you need to create workspace. A workspace is a directory that contains the configuration files and source code of your Angular projects. Okay. To create a new workspace, you have to run a following command. Okay. Workspace is a directory that contains the configuration files and source code, right, for your Angular projects. Okay, to create workspace, we need to run below command. The command is ng new my app. Okay, ng new my app. Okay, this is the command you need to use to create workspace. Okay, this command creates a new directory with the specified name, set up the necessary configuration files, and generates an initial Angular application within the workspace. Okay, this command creates a new workspace, right, or new directory, because workspace is nothing but directory, with the specified configuration files, the specified name, sets of the necessary configuration files. Configuration files. Okay, go back to command prompt. So I'm going to D drive and the CDT, and instead of this, I have two folders. Come out dir cd training. No, we don't have. I think I'll go to cd e drive, cd e drive, dir cd, no, cd dot cd f drive, dir cd training, and dir cd angular. I'll create md angular, okay, which will create angular folder, cd angular, it enter into there, And now I'm going to use ng new my app, which will start creating the required files and set up necessary configuration files. Okay. So move up and down to reveal choices. Okay. Okay. Default enables server rendering and static site generation. Yes. So installing. Okay. So it is just installing it. It's npm related stuff. All these configurations you can see here, like so many files are installing as part of my app. These are all configuration files and package.json and Angular.json, readme text, and tsconfig for TypeScript and editor for config. And this is something to ignore. And this is app.json for TypeScript and spec for TypeScript. Visual Studio Code extensions. All these files are installing, and it may take some time to install. Let's wait for that time, or we'll write another kind of step here. Once it is done, right? Next step is right. Next one is, what is the next step? And third step we have done is what is that? No. First step is install Node.js, install AngularJS. Okay, that is CLI commands, and run CLI commands we have done. And fourth one is create an initial workspace, that also we have done, right? And fourth one is run the Angular application in your browser. Run the Angular application in your browser. Okay. So to test your new Angular application, navigate to the newly created directory, right? To test Angular project, we need to navigate to the newly created directory, In our case, what is the directory we have created? My app, right? Just say cd my app, and then you need to run, right, this application using ng serve. ng serve. So this is to change the directory, and this is to execute your Angular application. So two commands you need to use it. Okay. So then start the development server by running below command. Okay, and that is ng serve. This command compiles your Angular application and starts development server. By default, the server runs on port number 4200. So the above command compiles your Angular application and starts a development server. By default, the server runs on port 4200. Okay, so once you run this, open your preferred browser and navigate the URL. So browse the URL called http localhost 4200, right, slash bus. So you should see your Angular application running in the browser. Okay, let me go to command prompt. Is it still installed? Yeah, now it is installed. Go to your directory, cd my app, now ng space serve. When I execute this command, it starts compiling my project and running under default port called 4200. Something is throwing expression permission denied. So why so? Global settings, engine analytic disable. Okay. So permission denied. Isn't fee. Let me try NZ solve again. Oh, still is not coming out. Let's open this command prompt at the administrator privileges and see command prompt with administrator privileges. Okay. Let me go back to C drive and F drive path, CD training path, CD Angular, right? dir, CD my app, ng space sir. Let's see. It should run now. No, 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 no. Something it is throwing an exception. Let's go back and fix this problem. So, but however, this is something which I shall check after the session. So, only thing you need to understand here is you need to open this stuff, okay, and you need to follow the steps to install Node.js and npm to work with Angular project. Okay, these are some steps and commands you need to execute. Okay, I think I should open in somehow like there's a studio coder where I'll just open my the stuff what I've created, and from there I can easily run my Angular project. That's how it is uh, going to work out. Let me check this way also before we close the session. Like Angular, and this is my app, right? Let me open here. So this is the editor. We basically use it for writing programs. So let me go to terminal, new terminal. Okay. And here is my terminal. Let's close all this nonsense. Let's try ng serve. What's going on here? And it should, oh, still there's a problem with permission denied. Let me check once this session is done. Okay, this is something I think you need to look at these steps to install and create a sample Angular application. Okay, thanks for listening to this video, and please subscribe this channel for more videos. Thank you.